Hello, this is Jenny here from Refresh Living, and today I'm going to share with you how to make a neutral farmhouse inspired Valentine's garland. First we're going to make the yarn heart. So basically all you need is a piece of cardstock. I use the cover of a coloring book, anything that has a little bit of rigidness to it, and all you'll do is take a template. I just cut one out of another piece of cardstock, and you'll trace the halves onto the cardboard and simply cut them out. You'll just cut out as many as you need or want for your project. After that, you're just going to take some yarn. I used a light, really cheap, I think it was $1, skein of yarn. And I used a piece of tape to put the yarn on the back, and then I simply just start wrapping it around the heart in different ways. At first, the ends are going to slip just a little bit along the side, so sometimes I add a second piece of tape on the back right near the beginning. But then after that, you're really just wrapping, and as you go along, it gets easier. Making sure to cover in any cardboard that's sticking out, and then just keep wrapping. To tie it off, you'll just cut off your yarn and form a knot around one of the pieces that's already on the back. And you'll just make a simple knot on the back and trim off the end. After all the hearts are made, I decided to make little pom-poms. You could use these on a lot of different projects, but they're pretty simple. You'll just take a piece of string and put it on the inside of a fork. They make pom-pom makers in different sizes, so it changes the size of your pom-pom. I'll link to those in my post. But basically, you're going to wrap your yarn around the fork. The more you wrap it, the fluffier your pom-pom will be. Once you finish wrapping, you'll take your string and you'll tie it as tight as you can around the yarn. The first time I made one, I tied it so tight that string broke. So don't tie it that tight, but tie it as tight as you can. It's just going to keep all the pieces together better. The next step is to cut your yarn off the fork. If you wrapped it loose enough, you might be able to slip your scissors right under the yarn and just kind of cut along. But mine was pretty tight, so I just used my scissors to kind of cut away at all those loops of yarn until all of them were cut. And then you'll do the same for the other side as well. Finally, you'll take your pom-pom off and you'll just give it a little bit of a haircut. This just kind of evens out all the pieces of yarn, and you could make it even a little smaller if you wanted to trim off some of the sides as well. Finally, you're just going to take a needle and a jute twine and thread it through all of the pom-poms and the hearts. And there you have it, a simple, neutral Valentine decoration. Thanks so much for watching. I'd love for you to follow my YouTube channel or head on over to the post linked at the end to find more information.